Okay, good morning once again. You are welcome back to our second Excel lesson. In this lesson, we are going to look at how we can save our work and where to save it to, apply some colors and do a whole lot of things to let our work look more attractive and nicer than how it is. Okay, so let's quickly move right into our work. So as you can see, that's my desktop. In the previous lesson, I saved the work to the desktop or to my desktop over here, but I did not teach you or we did not learn how to do that. Our addition edikan mu no, yɛsua kwan a yɛfa so use Excel. Second one we are not the tosun mmienu we. Yɛbɛsua kwan a yɛbɛfa so a yɛbɛsave your work. Na afei yɛde colors anaasɛ ama yɛ work no ayɛ fɛ bebree. Nti deɛ edi kan no me save work no kɔ desktop. Nti desktop hɔ no any work ni mankyerɛ kwan a mefa so yɛ no. Ɛno nti ne yɛbɛsua. Nti ma save work na wie. Ɛno ansɛ wa double click so. Wo do pointer no to so na abɔ so mmienu kɛkɛ. Nti ebebie o previous work na ɔde nkan ayɛ no ama. Nti abie o previous work na ɔyɛɛ no ama. Nti ebie wie a ɛdeɛn na wobɛyɛ na watoa o work no ɛso. Okay, ɛkwan bɛn na yɛfa so save work. How do you save your work? So to save your work, you go to File, then you say Save. Save. You click on Save, and then if you click on Save, it will ask you to give a name to your work. So File, Save, then it will prompt you to give a name or where you want to save the work to. And even now, person will save work to. For example, maybe me person save work to my desktop. Me call desktop. My boss so no mama working in it second working in the second Excel exercise. No about save. You click save and now we can save. But they also what I say and say also show baby I will save work and ako. You see I'm on desktop, so desktop me click desktop. So me call document and as I me click document I work in the save work document. Me click download so save work maybe if I have a pen drive or a storage device, external storage device on my computer or inserted into my computer, I need to come and click on it. Then when I click on it, I'll click save and the work will be saved to the to that device. So kwan na yɛfa so save yɛn work. That kwan na yɛfa so save yɛn work. Nti yɛaba back to Excel baby a na yɛwɔ no. Nti deɛ na meka ne sɛ yɛbɛsua nneɛma bebree. How can we insert a work or a new row or a new column, apply some colors or make some changes to our work? That's the second part of our lesson for today. Okay, so as you can see, I have put in some data here, and this data that I've put in here is just a raw data. There is no heading or there are no headings for it. There are no headings for it. So if you pick the data from here and you are looking at it, you will not be able to understand what kind of data is it. Into my numbers be our ha. So my banana numbers na wo na and no answer numbers be our no numbers be our sa number ne faden you hu hwe nti no so person wo work no edi mu ana so work no nti ase ebe mu a o so ma o numbers no headings and as o ma no title You need to give a heading or title to your work for it to be more meaningful. To man heading anyway, nana ama ntiase abam. Nti de edi kan, yeah, starting in first skill no. Yesua ɛwɔ Excel no. First skill no ɛne sɛn. Yɛmfa ne sɛ mepɛ sɛ mede heading ɛbɛhyɛ ɛsoro aha. Numbers ne soro. Ɛkwan a mefa so a meyɛ no ɛne sɛ me right click it ɛwɔ row ne so. Nti baabi a mpɛ sɛ mede hyɛ bia no asɛ ma right click so sɛ ɛyɛ ha na mpɛ sɛ mede hyɛ me right click a na mekɔ insert. Nti insert no sɛ ɛde new one aba abɛka ɛho ɛwɔ ha. Me right click number no so. Number no represent row no, not over here, not the cell. So I want it to be up here. The cell bar soro ha. So I come to number 1, I'll right click. Now let me show you where the right click is for those of you who are new to the computer. The right click is your right mouse side, right side on or right click. Let me quickly go to my desktop and get a right click button for you to see. Okay, so right click, the right click button. Maybe I'm on right and I want a right click button. So I'll right click here. Now right click, then go to insert. So we have inserted a new row. The same thing, if you want to do insert on the column, you right click on the alphabet or the number, then you go to insert and it will give you a new column. So let's say here is this one, I have a math score, mathematics score, and I have also a English score, and I have also a let's say total, and a B I am finding say I have a division. Okay, and now higher subtraction. The other one's a higher subtraction. Subtraction. Yes, like this. Subtraction. Now, some of you in the year, when some of numbers, no, now it be I extend and I say it be actually but be no side, no. That is what is happening. It said the numbers na me boy, no. It be akoshe emu. Nti my born numbers na math score, that's the heading. But over in here, I won't say letters need be IRA. Some of the letters are missing, so it is hidden under this part. How do you deal with something like this? Maybe you type a very long text and it is not fitting the cell. How do we deal with it? And one say between A and B na column na. Now the keys are not to want to be keys are no arrow back or left back or right. The way I and you say arrow no back or left back or right. No double click, no watching it will be which more bohu and train and idea now boy no don't say your nina maths score 4 something. Okay, you take it back. English so the same thing. English score you can say be a cell and get sign be do the kaza no control alphabet no A ni B no and I say B ni C in them not double click no watching na a BM amount. That is one way to solve it or to solve this problem. Then also you go to alignment on the formatting toolbar. You see alignment here. We have what we call text wrapping. When you click on the text wrapping, it will wrap the text or it will break it down for you in another row, or it will break it down for you. So text wrapping, I am inside the cell and I clicked on text wrapping at an alignment. Or So I just pressed Ctrl Z. Or when you come here, you can also go to the orientation. You pick the angle that you want, and it will slant all the text for you. It's your boss or not, so your English score. That is how you deal with issues like this. You can text wrap it, or you expand the cell, the length of the cell. Then also you can do orientation. There is another way to do that, but we look at it in advanced lesson, where you go the better point a bit to so I expand the length of yourself. Okay, nti abɔ yɛn headings no awie, total subtraction. Yɛabɔ yɛn headings no awie. Yɛmfa no sɛ yɛbɔ numbers no yɛwerɛ fi yɛamfa baako deɛ amma. So what do? We just right click on the number, then you select insert, then you come and type in the numbers just like that. And as you can see, it is doing the calculations for us. It's your number now, so actually we are inserting new one. So we have learned how to insert a row. What about a column? For a column, you just go to the alphabet, you right click, then you say insert. Now we are going to make this data very attractive and more interesting. So let's have something like names of students. Names of students. We have names of students here. School for friend. We have a name like maybe ICan. We have a name like Akwesi. We have a name like Otumfo. We have a name like Osei. Then Tutu. Osei Tutu. We have a name like second or the second. Okay. So by the way, Otumfo Osei Tutu is a name of the king of the Ashanti Empire, the Ashanti Kingdom, Let me put it like that. Otumfo Osei Tutu is the current Asantehene. I'll take Sikaja Kofi also. Otumfo Osei Tutu. We can have a name like Nana. You can have a name like Mahama. You can have a name like Mills, or Ata. You can have a name like Boateng. You can have a name like Jerry and John. You can have a name like Evans. Okay, so these are names that we have. These are names that we are using for our records for now. We can have a name like Gamanche. That is it. When we say Gamanche is a king in the Ga tribe of Ghana. So you have a name like, is it Pogbe Afede, something. Please excuse me if I'm not getting the name correct, but in another lesson I'll try and fix in the real names of prominent people in Ghana. In a way, as I'm doing this, the children will be learning about some of the important names or some of the important dignitaries in Ghana. They'll be learning the names of some of them. Okay, so over here we can have a name like Asamwa. Then we can have a name like Chan. Chan Asamoah is a popular football player. In fact, on a major ball here, our Ghana has a Asamoah Gyan and major ball here, our Ghana. Atumi akɔhyɛ panel ayi abɔ bɔɔl a ama Ghana yɛbɛdidi akɔ ɛno akɔbɔ penalty asɛe no. Ebi to ɔba no magyae bɔɔl hwɛ. By the way, that's just by the way. Asamoah Gyan, we love you. We love you. Okay. So we have our data here. So how do we deal with it? This is more meaningful now. This is more meaningful. We know that we have names of students. Names of students. We have names of students. Now we have names of students. Then we have their math score, we have their English score, their total, and we have some subtractions over there. Now, let's say that I want to differentiate the text for the headings from the rest. What I have to do is to just select the text. Then I go to B under the fonts. I'll go to B, I'll just click on B and then to bolding it. Once I'm on a bold, I can also come here under the font. This at 11. I just click on it and increase it to maybe 12. That is another way. But you see, remember, if you can remember, we are saying the software is supposed to help us to work faster. So why do I have to go to each heading and do it one? We end back. There be some waste time. The man said, me click the entire row like this. Then I'll go and select B. June said, and today be a bold. The same way, if I want to color it under the font, I have the color here. I'll pick blue because I can reuse blue, and to change the colors to blue for me. Then so I change the color to blue. Okay. Until me type in names, who say small letters. Into small letters, and say na me saw me caps lock no. Na me saw me caps lock no. Until mama about small letters. So we also caps lock na. Caps lock any. Now my so nti bi a mebo bia na be capital letters. Okay. Obetimi the shift so Akan. When you hold shift and you type the letters, it will turn to capital letters for you. So names of students. I'm maybe we know everywhere. So very simple amount, just simple names. Then we click on the next cell here. Here the capital letters, all the initial letters, capital. English, score. By the way, my caps lock on is so anything I about capital letters. Score. Then subtraction. Subtraction. The boy in capital letters. Come on. So open say entry na what no sign as and as a underline. You just come to the front, then you say underline. Let to underline the text for you. As you can see, all the text has been underlined. Okay. Now what about the names here? You just come to the columns. The names, we are coming to give it a red color. So you select the entire column, then you go to fonts, then the color. For this one, let me try and use color red. Okay, I've used color red for the names. If I want to increase the font size, I'll just go to fonts, then the number is there. I can type in the number, maybe 14, then I'll get font size 14. So as you can see now, the data is becoming more attractive and more meaningful. Okay, nti yɛntoa so yɛho kwan yɛbɛfa so a yɛbɛhyehyɛ yɛn data no ama no ayɛ fɛ kakra. Okay, sɛ yɛ type yɛ no, wohu sɛ ntwerɛeɛ no nyinaa akɔdi left side, akɔdi yɛn nsa bonkum so. Maybe you want it to be in the middle. Ɛpɛ sɛ ɛba mfimfini. What do? We just click on, you go to alignment, then you come here, you look for center, you click on center, it will be in the middle. When you go to right side or align right, which is Control R, you click and to move to your right side for you. The same thing applies to the text where you want it to align. Maybe I'll press alignment. Now I could click it, maybe center, right, or left. We have justify and the rest there. Also. Okay. Yɛmfa ne sɛ yɛpɛ sɛ yɛka numbers no bi ebom anaasɛ cells no bi ebom. Yɛbɛyɛ ne sɛn? Maybe F1 ɛne Gen1. Yɛpɛ sɛ yɛka bom. By the way, if you want to select 2 or more cells together, you just click on the first one, you hold Shift, then you click on the second one, or you can add Control, then you click on the next one. So we are coming to add these 2 cells together, or you can click on it and drag this way. You click on it and drag this way, and it will select different or multiple cells for you. So we are coming to merge these two together. Yeah, the count only for selecting it, then you come to alignment, then you go to merge. So we have merge across, merge and center. So you select merge and center. Now Akan album. It is a cell is seen as one. You can do the same thing for the columns too. So column Gen8 up to column Gen11. We are coming to merge them. We are coming to put them together. We are coming to merge them. So how do you do that? You select and you go to merge. Merge is here as well. You need to put all the cells together. Sometimes you may have to type a very long way. So if you want to type a very long way, just like we did earlier, you can merge to type in a very long way, just like what I am doing. So I type a 10. Nina 10. A coin by coin a fossil, a creative, and as a fossil, add the cells and the merge cells wing in our book. And I'm in trail. Come. Okay. Then share. Baby, I can computing school say, and yet the correct place. I was say a bit headings names no so I be say school no the name of the school is there and then the subjects are there. So how do you do that? How do we deal with this? Up here is filled, there's no space there. So simply you just right click on the number 1 or the row 1, then you insert a new cell. You merge all the cells together. So I've selected cell A1. My hand is on shift, the shift key. Then I'll come and click the last part of it, maybe J. Then I'll go to merge up here. Up there I have merge, or I can right click, then select merge. I've merged all the cells in the row 1. I've merged all of them. Then I can come and select this text that I typed for the ICan Ghana. Instead of typing it again here, I can come and select it. I'll just click on it and press Control X. X means that I've cut it from the X for cut. Control X is for cut. Then I'll do Control V. Which will paste your cells, or which will paste your work for you. But as you can see, there's a problem somewhere. the cells were not well, did not merge over there. So I still have to merge them back. I'll merge, merge all of them. And now I've merged and centered the text. I'll increase the size of the school, which is very important. Now, as I have increased the size of the school, you see that some of the text, some part of the text is missing. Part no, ebi akɔhyehyɛ mu. Nti ɛbɛyɛ dɛn na aba? How can we fix ntwerɛ ne part na akɔhyehyɛ aha no? How can we fix it? You just bring your cursor or your pointer in between the numbers 1 and 2 or any of them. You put it here. Look at it very well. To say the here first, as we did at first for the columns, the same thing. You put it there and you drag to expand the size of or the height of the cell. So now, where do you do that? Between 1 and 2, you put it there and you drag to expand it. Let's say if it is at this side, the same thing. You drag to expand it. Now it is expanded. Okay, to take it back, you take it back. Okay. What if I want to give it a background color? I just go to font, then this is the fill color. I'll pick color yellow, and that's our colors for our computing school. Okay, so I have ICan computing school. The font size is not the best for this side, so maybe I'll change that one to maybe 16. When I change it to 16 too, you can see that some of the text are missing. So I need to expand the cell size to see all the text. Okay, so I've merged. We've learned how to merge. We've learned how to expand the width and the height of a cell. We've learned how to give color to the text. We've learned how to underline, and we've done a lot of things already. Okay, we've done text wrapping as well. Then also, let's say that I've typed a lot of letters. Then I want to change all of them to capital letters. Or I type in smaller letters and I want to change lowercase. I want to change all of them to uppercase. You just have to select all the text. Then you come here at fonts. At font, you can increase the size of it or decrease the size of it. Then also, I think that feature is not here, where you can quickly change all the text to capital letters. I think that feature is in Microsoft Word. When we get to Word, you get to know it. Okay, so that is it for this part of the lesson. Another part, let me quickly do this before we go. Maybe you want to color the entire worksheet, like give it some colors. Select from where you are or where you want to color, then you give it background color, maybe background color of blue. Okay, you can give it this background color, and this has given it very nice looking. Amana yefe kakra. Okay, amana yefe kakra. That is how you apply changes to your Excel work. In this second lesson, that is what we have done. Okay, so thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for joining ICan Computing School, our online lessons. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and share the videos for your friends, your classmates, your parents to also learn more about computing and how to use Excel. And one last thing, as a student, remember that you are learning for yourself. You are not learning for anybody. Please be patient in class, respect your teachers, respect your friends, and respect everyone. If we all respect ourselves, the world is going to be a better place for you and I. Imagine living in a world where we are all saying sorry when we offend our friends, we are all forgiving each other, we are all saying please to children. That means that we will have a better place or a better world to live in as a global community. One last thing, please don't litter. Thank you very much for your time. You can connect with ICan Ghana on our various YouTube channel or on our various social media platforms, on our various social media platforms, on YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and also you can call us on our phone numbers to learn more. Thank you very much for your time.